Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss how we went for round 17. And before I get into how we went and read out my score, I was watching Damien Hardwick's presser highlights where he told his team to grow the F up. And I feel the same way about my team because they're all pathetic, they're losers, and they don't score me any points. I don't think I feel like swearing today, but I do, but I think I won't. But they're pathetic, they're weak, they have no fight, and they're getting shown up by 31-year-old Lockie Neal. Don't have Dunkley. We held Rowell. Don't ask why we held Rowell. After last week, I spent half the video about how badly spoke about how much I wanted to trade out Rowell, but we held. I don't know why. I'm brain dead. But yeah. So this week we scored 2,325, dropped in the ranks. It was one of those weeks where if you didn't have Neil, you didn't have Rosie, didn't have what did Dunkley get? Probably 150 in the end. If you didn't have, I don't know, if you Captain Sarong, Captain Merritt last week, Captain Sarong this week, used Jack Graham as a tagger. Didn't see that one coming. You didn't have those blokes, and you failed your captain. You're automatically 150 to 200 points behind what you're like 2 moves away. Like Rowell over Rosie and any captain. I guess it was kind of hard to hit a captain this week, actually. If you had Butters or Merritt or a Brizzy mid, you would have been alright. Or Sheasel, but Sheasel D1 now. Oh no, he's still Luke Ryan, but I think he'll take over. So, vice captain Bont. For some reason, I had been captaining Bont lately, and did it this week, and had probably a down game for him. 106 was down game for him, but I'll just quickly look at captain so I don't stuff it up next week again. Like, surely we can not lose 50 points on captains 2 weeks in a row. A lot of people would look to Gorn, be unlucky, subbed out, managed with he's getting his ankle taped up, but day cross against Geelong. I think Geelong have changed their game plan, and saw Merritt didn't score much last week. Like maybe possessing the ball a bit more, changing their midfield, change their defense a bit. I'm not sure. So Geelong have made some changes. I don't know if they're that easy mid matchup they still are. I don't know. I guess Errol against North at home. Maybe VC Errol. Although Errol didn't touch the ball in the fourth quarter. I don't know what happened there. It was on 89 in the third quarter, I think. Finished on 85. I guess we're not touching Dawson. I guess Bont against Carlton. Is that the matchup we want to see, Bont? I don't know. Probably keep it off Gorn for now. I don't know. I guess it's Errol into Bont. They play at the same time? No. Let me know what you're doing for captain. I need help. Lions mid against West Coast. Jesus. Oh, God. Look at this Dawson. Dawson a problem? I don't know. What's his 5 round? I feel like it's like 80 something. Oh, I keep forgetting. 81. Oh, my God. That's, what's Rowell? 86. I think Dawson's had tags and foot injury and then had a down game, whereas Rowell's just been garbage. Garbage. It's actually going to cost us money to get to Rosie now. Where do we start? Sheasel's, what can you say? He's, really nice if the Crows had, managed to snag one of these prodigies in the draft, like a Reed or Sheasel or something, but I don't know, been the bottom, and who have we got? Like, watching our midfield get obliterated by Neil and Dunkley was pretty tough to watch. Nick, I hope he's owed a Brownlow. I hope he wins, him or Heaney, this year, because last year was unlucky. It was his Brownlow. But what do you do? Just gets tagged too much, whereas Cripps doesn't get tagged ever. Ryan, I I mean, he's been absolute garbage since we got him in. Basically, we got him in. Coach said stop stat padding, and we've missed out on these 130 spam, 200 game. Missed that. Got him in here. Then his coach is like, no more stat padding. 70, 90, 116, 99. You know, Whitfield's copped it, but he's got Richmond, which is nice this week. So Whitfield's copped it. Yeah, I think it's just, we got him in. He averaged 90 in over 8 weeks, whereas Luke Ryan averaged 130. So that's what killed us, but he's coming good, so I can't complain. And I think he could be top 6 from here on out. He's cooking. He's doing good. So we'll leave Lockie alone. Houston, a pick that I didn't really... It was a good starting pick because of the fixture. We just jumped on late and 2 worst scores for the year, like we've got him in for. So this is Houston. He just hasn't shown the floor all year. It hasn't really come, but maybe it was because of the easy fixture, like Adelaide Oval, Richmond. The first 5 games, what's this? First 8, yeah. It was a starting pick. It was not really a trade-in. Nick Martin, easy matchup, 99. Probably back to MCG. Again, Melbourne. Hopefully he's all right. Like, if we can get 90s out of him, I think we're happy. A lot of the other popular defenders weren't that great, like Dale. What's Sinclair get? I think he wasn't doing that well, but I didn't check the end. How do you check? Oh, he went 110. I thought he wasn't going that well. Okay. Great. So, yeah, that's... Damn, I wish I should have taken a donut and gone Sinclair over Houston, but you can't really predict that. Who else is good? Gordon. Yeah, Gordon, like... Neil put 100 on him, so that hurts. But that's what you get. You pick the inside. You pick the half wing, or I don't know, what is he? 2/3 wing, 1/3 inside mid over the pure inside mid. But yeah, Neil at 31. Like, I made a post on Twitter. Like, no mid over 30 has averaged 110 in the past decade. Forget the COVID year, doesn't count. I think Pendlebury went 110 that year. But other than, I think Libba last year, Neil last year just scraped over 110. And then Ablett, it might have been like 2014 or something. That was the only time players over 30 went 110. Now, maybe Neil's an exception. He's 31. He's averaging 120. So, I don't know. Maybe like these days it's like more, better sports science and stuff like that. Better prep. He was talking about on a podcast, might have been Bowl Magnets or something. I saw a clip of it. He was just saying that, like, he works a lot on the mental side of his game off field, not just the physical side. So maybe that helps him a lot, like visualization, meditation, stuff like that. So, I mean, you can't deny how good Neil is, and yeah, pretty painful not owning. Because I think last year he said he was sore towards the back end of the year, which might explain why he only averaged 110. So yeah, that hurts. But Errol's been good for us. He got 2 150s, 2 tons, and an 85, I think. So like, it's pretty good for 530k. Butters, a few down games, but he's Richmond. Oh my god, look at this history. I think we captained that. No, when is that? Hopefully that's a VC. Saturday night. Who can we fall back on? No one. Could have been a bont into Butters. Maybe. This is next week. Oh, Merritt against the Crows. I'll go Merritt. Crows mids are in a bit of a hole at the moment. Should I whinge about the Crows? Nah, not today. Maybe. We'll see. Merritt, very good. Captain him career low, season low last week. And that's the thing, like, with captains. Sometimes you get them off the bad one just because, like, the law of whatever it's called. Or it just it's regressed to the mean. No, is that the... It's not regressing. It's something going back to the mean anyway. Has a bad one. Good match up the week after. So, yeah. It's like, yeah, bought 150 last week, down to 100 this week, maybe like 130 next week. So didn't consider him for captain. It was after being burnt last week, but given how poor Collingwood are going, like too many injuries, players out of form, don't really tag. It should have gone Merritt, and he, probably odds on for a close game, big game, and Merritt too good. Sarong been really disappointing. He's been tagged, so I can forgive. So I'm not. 97. He's been. What's the fixture like for him? This one, still don't navigate very well. Like tagged here, tagged. I think Warner tagged him. Did Bullen? No. I feel like he has gotten attention though. I can't remember if Gold Coast tagged him. Just the last 2 weeks, second half tag. And that was the thing, like, with captains. Like, you see Strong, probably best matchup in the comp, Richmond midfield right now. Poor one last week, was an 80 at halftime before getting tagged. And then, watching the games, playing forward in the first quarter, Graham's on him. What do you do? Like, I had no idea what Tom Green scored. Didn't pay attention to it, but 96 it's not great. But he's had a good few weeks, so if you start Tom Green next year, his average is 104. I'm kind of over these next gen mids, to be honest. Even Dunkley last year, he had sore calves in the last 8 weeks, and he was pretty poor for his standards. But he said that he was playing through a bit of calf soreness. And I think before that, he was on a stretch, probably a 5-rounder, 140 or something. And basically, that's what's happening with him now. He's no injury, no nothing. He's notorious for things go wrong with Dunkley. Most years, something goes wrong, but it hasn't gone wrong this year. So, but it's only been 1 or 2 little incidents. It's not recurring stuff. 140, 140, 140. Way too good. Oh, West Coast. Yeah, saw that before, West Coast. Oh, boy. So, Green's... I think he went off for a bit with injuries, but Dawson, I don't know what we're doing with Dawson. He starts half forward, then he goes mid, then he swaps with Dowling, so Dowling goes inside for a bit, then Dawson goes wing. Hinge goes off, so Dawson plays halfback, Dowling goes back to the wing. He plays 4 positions in one game. I don't understand. I guess I understand the halfback because Hinge was subbed off. I don't know why. But, he's been tagged. He's had a sore foot. Now he's had a bad game, been thrown around everywhere. 78 last 3. Before that, we got him in. He was good. He got I think we got a 150 from him and a 130 or something. I can't remember, but... is this a problem? I don't know. I heard Winhager got injured. I don't know if he'll... and they chose not to tag today, so... And this Crows versus Saints game, this fighting for pick 4 and pick 5, really. So, neither of them are going to go up, because I think we're 2-3 games. Both teams, 2 or 3 games behind next. So, I'm going to hold Dawson, because I the reasons why he's been crap are... Okay, he had a crap game today, moved around a lot. Probably should have had 2 goals. Had a hole in the ball, didn't get paid for some reason. Blatant hole in the ball. And then he was open, no one was on him, and Fogarty had to kick 15 metres, completely missed Dawson inside 50. Dawson would have shot a goal from 40 out, straight in front. So it probably could have been an 85, but that's the thing. When Dawson struggles, he needs goals, he needs those contested marks, needs a few intercepts to prop his score up. If they don't come, he's pretty much screwed having a down game. But he's had the foot issue, he's had the down games. Is the foot still bothering him? I don't know. I'd love to have these Brizzy boys at the moment, but nah, can't have them. And then Rowell. Oh, I say hard watch a lot this year. There's none worse than this. I'm not going to slag him off, but look at this. Oh my God. He hasn't hit above 82 in 4 weeks. No power in his legs at all. Gets burnt too quickly. And then, it doesn't need to be said, but the scoring avenues are not there. I watch him compared to Flanders. He shouldn't even be in my team, but I explained my trades last week, forgot to say, but when you watch Rowell versus Flanders is 20 meters in front of him getting to the next contest. So the work rate it's okay, but it doesn't get there quick enough. And when the ball carrier needs help, like Flanders is always there, and Rowell is just guarding space in the middle of the ground. So he's gone. Like I'm not getting a 23rd. Dowling's my 23rd. Oh, he was 67. I thought he was on 70. Got scaled down. Dowling's doing all right. And yeah, Ruck's traded English. I was reading Big Footy about the Dogs talking about English, and they just said he's stat padded, and which is good for SuperCoach. But yeah, I did do the English to Grundy trade, which got me an extra score over the buys. But yeah, English put 40 on him, so not great. I didn't watch enough of the Sydney game because I think the Crows won at the same time. Gordon subbed off. That's all right. So who's R1, R2 for the rest of the season? I think it looks like it's Nank and TDK, like 3 rounds, 5 round of 144 TDK. Nank going off. Sherry looks good. Grundy down a bit. So whatever. Oh, Rowell only scored 79. I thought he scored more than that. Still playing a bit forward, I think. I think we're getting through the team too slow for this time of year, but yeah, forward line, not much to say. Heen, very good. Hopefully he gets off. Oh yeah, we brought in Cordwell for Sexton, and I think Cordwell top 1% was about 43% ownership. So people are seeing that, yeah, he's a jet of a mid. He's been doing this early in the year. It's just he wasn't getting the CBAs, and there were some games where he'd have high tackles and low marks, and there were some games where he'd have low marks, high tackles. And now that he's getting all the CBAs, able to play through the middle of the ground a lot more, and more stoppages, it's all come together. And yeah, he's I think clear top 6 now. So yeah, in fantasy, he's like he could be F1 for the rest of the season. So no, he looks good. I'm glad we jumped on and jumped off Sexton at the right time, which was nice. So I think, yeah, writing's on the wall with Sexton. Like, starts on the bench, finishes on the bench, isn't seeing the volume he was for a few weeks, and Weller's back in 2 weeks. So I think I jumped just fearing that he'll get dropped, and just is not an important piece for them. Just sort of a role player, like not one they really look for. But yeah, like offensively not bad. Sexton defensively really poor. Like when it's his turn to block or shepherd or spoil, he'll like hang off a bit. I think that'll get him in trouble and he'll get dropped. So see how that goes. But yeah, we went Garcia to Humphreys instead of Rowell to Rosie, which cost us 90 points, 91 points, I think. Why did we do that? I don't know. I think I wanted to defend the cover because I was worried about Fisher. So Fisher was out. Like, this is before when Fisher was out, that's when I changed my plans. So I was slightly worried that, yeah, if Fisher doesn't come back for a while, then we have no defender cover. And I figured maybe we just grab Humphreys and he's our defender cover just in case. And I don't know. I don't know what went through our brain there. Because we don't need Humphreys cash gen, just like cover just in case. So like if we get a late out or something, I wanted that security. So I don't know, just absolute like brain wiring didn't marry up, and we just thought we'd hold Rowell for some reason after we were so set on getting rid of him. Dylan Moore, excellent. He's been, our best trade was trading in. I think he's still getting his 30% CBAs without looking, but yeah, mostly half forward. So one of our better trade-ins. All the mids we've traded in have been shit, like the whole lot. Gordon was good. Butters, we got for 620, he lost money. Merritt, 660, we paid. Strong, 620. Green, we started. Dawson, 550. Like, every mid we've got in has just completely plummeted apart from Gordon. I guess Butters and Merritt are fine because they're like, they can drop a bit of money, not too much, but everyone else is like, lost way too much money. And Dowling covered. Oh, we waited 7 weeks for Richard's money, but I don't think we're going to use it now. Maybe, we'll see. But If you do need a 23rd, I think it's Mana, who had unsustainable tackle numbers, but I think he keeps playing now. So, yeah, scored 120. Like, he can probably do 80. I wonder if he got mid-time. No, he didn't. Maybe he's not really a 23rd. And then there was Mateus. Yeah, 63%. His fourth quarter was enormous. Oh, he's 200k. Oh, bloody hell, that's a miss. If we just held off, instead of getting Humphreys, we could have done Richards to Philippou, sort of. Probably wouldn't have married up, but I mean, it's one game in the midfield, 112. Like, if they're going to play him 60% mid, it's one game at data, so I'm not sure, but like, he's going to play 66% mid. He's probably going to do, like, surely he can do 80. I think he's been getting like 120s, 140s in the VFL, so Dowling did good today. He gave away 5 frees, and that's the thing, like, when I didn't do Rowell to Rosie, I think Rowell immediately gave away 1 or 2 free kicks. Rowell was on -6, while Rosie had 7 touches. So, yeah, just you knew straight away. Like, I was watching the Port game, Rosie just completely dominated from the first bounce. So, but yeah, Dowling gave away 5 frees, gave away like first 3. I think he was like 4 or 5 touches, and it was on 6 after like bit unlucky. Like, I think Rayner dropped his shoulder into him, so gave away 3. Then had a clearance kick, went out of bounds. Like, deliberate, because he got knocked as he kicked it. And that when they happen early, when the game's close, then your score's kind of screwed. But had a good third quarter. And good to see him get a little bit of mid-time. What was his mid-time? He played mid-third quarter, and then when Hinge went off, he went, I don't know, they shuffled things around. He went back to the wing. Yeah, they gave him 16% mid-time. Zach Taylor gave him a bit of mid-time. They dropped Berry, CBA. Oh, no, that's not Berry. Oh, that's Himmelberg. Taylor, 23. Rankin was sort of poor today, but kicked 2 important goals. But yeah, it's a tough game, this SuperCoach. Like, everything just needs to go right. Like, if you went Curnow over Cordwell, which I thought about doing, well, I definitely preferred Cordwell because of the CBA role, but like, people were considering like Cordwell, Curnow, and stuff like that. It was kind of line ball 3 weeks ago, and all of a sudden it's not even close, and Curnow's completely shit the bed. Like, just it only takes one trade to kill you. Like, I've said it a million times, but Whitfield over Ryan early. Rowell, 640k for Rowell. Could have gone to Brisbane mid, could have gone Walsh. He's been okay, like, tagged a few times, but like, I don't even want to calculate that. Like, if Rowell's probably given me like 80, I reckon he's given me 90 average in 10 weeks. What has Neil done since then? 170, 150, 130, 160. Like, oh my, 160. Like, yeah. There's probably like 250, 300 points difference. And just like that, 2 moves, 600 points. Stuff up your captains 2 weeks in a row, another 100 points. It's just easy to, yeah. Every slot counts so much in this game. So, and you can see, like, this week, there's a few 2600s, 2500 pluses just for having a Rosie or a Neil. So, yeah, I think this, talking today on this episode, I think it was a little bit therapeutic, kind of just seeing what went wrong and whatnot. But, so I was pretty pissed off during the Crows game. Just the umpiring was bad. We just kept turning it over straight into Neil and Dunkley's lap as well, which just made it worse. But yeah, just watching the lack of development of mids as well, like, just got absolutely caned by Neil and Dunkley. Really frustrating. But yeah, another year SuperCoach. Been 1K this time of year for 7 years in a row. So just, like, not really interested. Well, it's not really getting me excited. Like, still interested, but like, not really playing for anything. Just doing videos, kind of like not interested enough to do videos later in the week. Just do the pod and just call it, I think. But yeah, I think that's it. Nothing else to talk about. Oh, trades, piss off, Rowell, get out. I did good. I was composed for this video, and then I said that. All right, let's go shopping. Who can we get? We can't get Neil. Why? Because we can't manage money. Can't get Dunkley because we can't manage money. Can we get Trelaw? No. Why would we get Trelaw? We can't even get Walsh or Cripps. Like, even Cripps was better than Rowell by a mile. Players I can't afford, where are they? Who can we get? Can we bring back Steele? I thought Steele was good today, from what I saw. No. Warner? I don't trust Warner. North, maybe Phillips tag. No. I love Andy. I think his DT was way better. Always been a big fan of Andy. I think this year there's just... Yeah, we missed a good matchup. I think... Young and Fife still in the midfield. Could go Andy. Took subbed off injury, but like... He'd be hard. He's scoring not too bad, but he's really poor form. Horn Franco 87. Probably not this time of year. Hayden Young, we don't go there. And 2 weeks too late on Connor. We'll just get Connor in. Yeah, Connor, I remember I traded him in fantasy when he broke out in the forward line a few years ago. Just watching him, like, agility, pace, can go forward. Yeah, fun to watch, Connor. So, oh God, can't believe I didn't pull this trade. So we'll never get a 23rd. The plan was to get Dowling and Richards to a 23rd. That's not happening. So, and also we don't have Jackson. Jackson's gonna solo next week. Maybe they even rest Shrek more with the concussion. Every time he comes down, Shrek goes out and he pops a massive score. He's got Meek. I think that's a tough matchup. Meek and Gorn, pretty tough if he solos there. But like Jackson's not really fieldable at this. Like if he's not solo, like hey, good, decent scores here. But like the forward line's not bad. Like Moore's good, Cordwell's good, Zorko, Heaney, Flanders good. Rankin might get suspended. I know it's like good for SuperCoach if he does, but like I really want him to get all Australian. And if he misses 3 weeks, they might take it from him. So yeah, that would upset me a little bit. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.